since it is October and Halloween is soon here, I just wanted to tell you about all my paranormal experiences that I've done, or that I've experienced, yeah, in my life. My opinion about like everything that's paranormal, it is, I kind of think that everything is inside of us. I understand some people have had the experience where they'd seen ghosts. Even me, I had that experience once when I guess I was very little, and I was sleeping in my room at my parents' place. I was probably like 10 or something, and I wake up in the middle of the night and I see a man standing at the door, and it's an old man with a beard, and maybe it's the goat man or whatever people are calling him, I have no idea. But I wasn't feeling very scared when I saw him. I was like, okay, it's a man there, and I went back to sleep. I just shut my eyes and went back to sleep. I feel like every single paranormal experience I ever had, what happens with my body is that I get calm rather than I get nervous or scared. I am very afraid of the dark. I've always been. I sleep with my lights open always. If I fall asleep, like I always fall asleep with some kind of movie or TV series on, and I fall asleep with the sound, and I want the sound to go for the entire night. I want the lights to be on for the entire night. If I fall asleep with everything being light and I wake up, maybe the computer screen is not light anymore and it's quiet and everything is dark. If I've shut down all the lights, I always wake up from a nightmare, like always. So I always sleep with the lights, like those lights, the blue lights and lights at my mirror. I've always been like that. Like I've always trusted people. You know how I am. You know, I've always trusted people, but I never like everything paranormal is just very scary for me. I kind of feel like it's everything is in our head. Since I was way too young to understand what it meant, I've always said that my biggest fear is my own brain, because when I shut my eyes, and I remember when I was like way too little to say this, I remember when everybody was like, oh, tell me what your biggest fears are, and everybody would say like random shit, and I remember, my biggest fear is myself, because when I shut my eyes, I can see my mind starts imagining stuff, and I get scared of that, you know. And that's like the real scary things in the world, like what our own mind can make us believe. Every time when you are stepping into your bed and you feel like someone is grabbing your foot, or someone is about to grab your foot, or when you're walking outside where it's dark and you feel like something is crawling up on you, or it's no, now I'm super duper terrified. No, I'm so terrified. God damn it. Why did that happen? It's never ever happened before after like 2 or 3 minutes. What the fuck? Okay. Let me continue to say what I was about to say, but I'm super scared. Every time you're about to step into your bed and you feel like someone is grabbing your foot, and every time you're walking outside in the dark and you feel like something is crawling up on you, and every time you close your eyes and you feel like there's someone else in the room, that is really the time when the paranormal has succeeded, and like when the paranormal has affected you, and I feel like when you're affected by ghosts, you know, because it's not much like physical has happened, you know, pillows lying and stuff like that. Like I said earlier, I feel like those situations when it's like that, I always think like that. Like when I'm outside walking, I don't think like, okay, what could happen now that is paranormal? Then it's like happened because it happened in my mind. I'm gonna tell you about 3 like situations I've been in where I feel like it's been like paranormal stuff happening. So first thing was me and my friends. We were going to a haunted old mental hospital or something like that, like an old abandoned mental hospital. We were not planning on going inside or anything like that. We were just planning on going there, like walking around. And we were first it was like Friday. We went first to like big pool, and everybody was like, we were having fun together. After that we went to this place where we was going to like look at this haunted old asylum or whatever it's called. And I remember the entire, like on the way there, the entire time we were terrified. Everybody in the car, we were like terrified. Like I remember my heart being like this, and I was like, no, I can't go there, I can't go there, I can't go there. I remember seeing the signs of the place coming closer, like the place coming closer, and I was like, god damn, I don't wanna be here. I'm gonna die of being so frightened whenever I come there. But eventually we come there and we step outside of the car, and it's like everything switches like this, like everything. I was like so calm when I walked outside that place. I was so calm. I was like, damn, this is fun. I don't know if I was like too scared and it flipped, and or if it was just that place that was really calm for some reason. Didn't feel anything. And we walked around it. We met the owners of it, and they said, yeah, don't be careful, don't go inside, like don't do anything stupid. And we were not gonna do that because we were pretty young. We were like, I don't know, I don't think I was 18. But yeah, that was like interesting to me, that it was nothing scary about that place, really nothing scary about that place. Another like paranormal thing is, I've been working at a lot of different elders homes, and in elders homes there's a lot of people that die because it's the place where most people die, or most people come to die. I was at this person's place. This person was very like this person had probably Alzheimer's, could say very much random things, did seem very like all over the place when you talk to them. But I remember one day, and this was right after their significant other had passed away, and the person started telling me when I came there, like that they heard their significant other shout during the night, and it was like everything they said made sense, like for them and for me. Like it was like they were talking and they were clear when they said it, and I was like, damn, they probably did, like that's pretty cool, but also like scary. But also in this moment I felt this calm. I remember once coming to this person's place, and it was, this is hard to explain in English, but it was a frame, a little frame, sitting, okay, there's a window here, and here it was a wall between the windows. On the window, in between the windows, there was a frame sitting, and this frame, and also underneath the windows, we have like benches underneath the windows where we put the flowers and stuff, and this bench was pretty wide, and up on the wall it was a frame, and this frame had fallen super weird, like it was straight, like, okay, so this frame had fallen and landed next to the window, next to the wall, underneath this bench, like it passed right through this bench. Like, how is that even possible? Because I was the first person walking into this person's homes noticing that. I was like, oh, did your frame fall? And the person was like, yeah, I just heard it, like poof, and it's broken now. And I was like, damn, this is so scary. Why did it fall? Like, it looks like it fell right through the little bench where you put your flowers. Insane. So but still I was pretty calm in that moment. I don't know why, but yeah, I remember it was fucked up, and I told people, but nobody cared. So in the elders' houses that I've been in, I remember like a specific floor where I always started feeling weird when I came to that floor, and also the people living on that floor, they were hearing little girls, they were seeing little girls. But also, like, keep in mind all the people that you work with when you work in a elders home, their mind is making up stuff a lot of times. but I just don't want to go into too much of a detail with the elders' houses. But yeah, it's been like, it's just the feeling you get. Now my camera overheated too. I must have some setting. Do I have 4K setting right now? What? I did not put the camera into 4K, okay? Let me quickly try to tell you the last story. So, the last story that I want to tell you about is a story about my grandfather. And my grandfather, he passed away of, I think, a heart attack when I was about 10 years old. I don't really remember. But he passed away at the date was the 21st of December, so that's 2112. And what was so scary about this is that my grandfather, his biggest interest was his garage, and he was spending all of his time in his garage. Like always when we came there, he was either with his car or he was in his garage. Like, you know, when we were there for dinners, he was in the garage and he came up for the dinner, then he went back to the garage. Like, he was always in his garage, doing whatever you do in the garage, I don't know. But after he passed away, it took my grandmother a few months before she went to the garage and decided to like clean it out and sell stuff and throw stuff away. When she did, she found a clock. And this clock, and this is so creepy when I heard about it. The clock had stopped on the hour 21:12, which was exactly the hour when, or the date where my grandfather passed away. And that is, I remember when she told me that, I got like super scared or like creeped out. I was like, what? And the creepiest part about it is that you don't know if this clock might have stopped before he passed away. Like, it might have stopped years before he passed away. Like, if you would have seen his garage, like everything was so old and he's been there for his entire life. And this clock could have been at that exact hour for so long. And it could have stopped before he passed away. It could have stopped after he passed away too, but either way, it is so creepy that it stopped at 21:12, which was the same date as he passed away. That's like, I feel the closest really like paranormal or spiritual thing that's happened. That's really creepy and close. If you have any crazy stuff or stuff like that thing with the clock that has happened to you, you can tell me either on my Twitch channel or in the comments here. Since it's October, I'm about to do my first stream. I'm gonna dress up as a nurse, hopefully spooky nurse. It depends on what the costume looks like, but I'm gonna dress up as a nurse. So I'm gonna hurry and do that and go live on Twitch real soon. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you thought it was funny. No, it was not funny. I hope you thought it was scary. I for sure got spooked out. WTF, what was my camera doing? But I hope you really liked it, and I'm gonna try to do more YouTube, but it's hard, but I'm gonna try. And see you on Twitch. Otherwise, my Twitch channel is twitch.tv/Kandyland, spelled with K, so go there. Thank you for watching. Hugs and kisses. This 4K video, what the fuck is it? Is it extra, like, I don't know what's special with a 4K, but yeah. Thank you for watching. See you at Twitch. Hugs and kisses.